Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Lee from Bleeds Up Productions, and today I am bringing you a Warmachine and Hordes Battle Report, but I'm bringing it to you with a nice little twist. That is right, this is the Smogcon 2016 Battle Report, and it stars my good friend Aaron Wilson. First time I met Aaron was back at Smogcon 2014. And then we said, hey, we're going to have to film a battle report at some point. And I said, yes, let's do that. It'll be fantastic. And then he couldn't make it to 2015, unfortunately. So I decided to do a scenario called Colossal Mania. And then this year, he got in touch with me and said, hey, I'm going to be coming to 2016. Are you still up for a battle report? And I was like, you know what? This is a battle report that's been in the making for like almost 2 years. Let's do this. So he decided to bring Skorne and I decided to bring Trolls because I wanted to try out my Trolls. I've just recently picked them up, haven't really been playing them a lot, so this was actually my first game in about probably 6 months of playing with Trolls. Now, warning, this game was filmed at midnight on day 1 of Smogcon because Aaron and myself were tired from doing, well, Aaron was press ganging the whole event and I was interviewing people and playing games and stuff. But we both decided, hey, screw that, we're going to power through and we're going to film a battle report for you guys. And the battle report is, not going to lie, an educational one because this is actually going to be the last battle report on this channel in Mark II. That's right, Mark III is just around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to be a ton of fun. So there's going to be a lot of coverage because Mark III will happen, so we're going to be bringing you battle reports, faction reviews, and stuff like that to, you know, the masses on the internet. So without further ado, let's get straight into Aaron's army list. And yes, he decided to take Supreme Archdomina Makeda. Yes, that lovely, lovely woman, and effectively in his battle group was a Titan Gladiator and Moloch Khan. He then took a minimum unit of Pain Giver Beast Handlers, a minimal unit of Cataphract Incendiary, a full unit of Annihilators, a Tyrant Commander and Standard Bearer, that's the solo, Mortahinhu, that's probably not how you say it, but I'm terrible with pronouncing names, and a Willbreaker, and that is Aaron's force. Now, moving on to my Trollbloods, I decided to take one of my personal favorites, which is Captain Gumbjorn, and in his battle group was a Dire Troll Bomber, Dozer and Smig, a Troll Impaler and a Troll Axer, and then we had a full unit of Krill Stone Bearer and the Stone Scribers, also with the unit attachment, which is the Stone Scriber Elder, and then I took a minimum unit of Trollkin Highwaymen because those guys are just pretty badass. Now, giving you guys a little bit of a warning, some of the models aren't painted, Aaron's aren't painted that much, some of mine are missing paint, so we apologize for not having a full painted battle report. Normally on this channel we like to have fully painted armies, but you know, this is a battle report that, you know, we wanted to do on the cuff, and effectively it needed to happen. In this battle report, the scenario Aaron and me selected was the scenario incoming from the Steamroller 2016 pack that was provided at Smogcon 2016. The special rules are simple. There's no kill box in this scenario, and on the board you mark 2 zones that are 12 by 6 rectangles and place 2 objectives in coordinates with the diagram that is shown on the screen. Basically, if you dominate your friendly zone, you gain 1 CP. If you control the enemy zone, you get 1 CP. If you dominate it, it's 2 CPs. And if you destroy or remove the enemy's objective, you gain 1 CP. The first person to basically get 5 CPs or more wins the game, or effectively a caster kill. And that would normally end the game in Warmachine and Hordes. The objectives we both took were very, very different. Aaron took Bunker, so effectively if he has a model that's in base to base with the objective, it doesn't suffer any blast damage. And I took Fuel Cache, which effectively anything within 4 of that can run and charge without spending focus. Guys, this is basically a battle report in the making. 2 years in the making. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, so sit back, relax, and hopefully you will enjoy this amazing battle report of Hordes. Skorne turn 1. Makeda has 6 Fury and first will cast the Titan Gladiator's Animus rush for 2 Fury on Smogcon. Now this will give him +2 movement and Pathfinder. And then she'll also cast Road to War, which is also 3 Fury, which gives friendly faction non-Warlock models activating in her control area. They basically gain 2+ move for the turn. And then she'll charge the Axa, and that will just basically advance her up the board, and she'll keep 1 Fury for herself. Smogcon will activate next, and he's normally speed 6, and with a move +4, thanks to Rush and Road to War, he'll just run up the board for 1 Fury, so he's going to move 16 inches up the board. Now, Aaron double checks his movement and moves him back a little bit because he got a bit too, should we say, aggressive, and rolls him for another point of fury. The Gladiator will activate next and will cast his Animus on himself, which is Rush, giving him +2 move and Pathfinder, and then he'll spend 1 Fury to trample, and he will trample 11 inches up the board. The Tyrant Commander activates next and does the Overcome battle plan on the Annihilator unit, granting them Pathfinder, and basically himself and the Standard Bearer will move up the board. Next to activate are the Annihilators, and now with Pathfinder, due to the battle plan given from the Tyrant Commander, and under Makeda's control, and in Makeda's control area, they gain +2 move, thanks to Road to War, so they'll just run up the board and through that rough terrain. The Willbreaker will activate next and also will run up the board. The Satrati activate next, and they will also run up the board and are in Makeda's Road to War, so they gain an additional 2 movement. And finally to activate are the Beast Handlers, and 3 of them are in Makeda's Road to War control area, so they will be granted 2+ move, and they'll run up the board, and that is how Aaron's turn and Skorne's turn 1 ends. Trollbloods turn 1. The Bomber will activate first and will rile for 1 Fury, and then he'll run up the board for another 1 Fury. The Axa activates next and will rile for 1 Fury also, and will walk up the board. And for 2 Fury puts Rush on Dozer and Smig, giving them +2 move and Pathfinder. Dozer and Smig activate next, and they will walk up the board with a +2 move due to having Rush. They will then target Smogcon with their Bombard. They boost to hit Smogcon, and they hit, and they'll also boost the damage roll, and with dice off 4, Smogcon takes 6 points of damage to column 4. The Impaler activates next and riles for 1 Fury, and will just walk up the board. Gumbjorn activates next and will put all of his Fury, which is 6, into the stone. Then he'll walk up the board, hopefully safe behind Dozer and Smig and the objective. Next to activate is the Highwayman, and they will run up the board and contest the zone. Last to activate is the Krillstone unit, and they'll put up the Protective Aura, giving friendly faction models in their control area +2 armor, and they'll also walk up the board. And then the Stone Scribe Aldor will walk up, and also for his Stone Warp ability, will cast Combat Warding, making no continuous effects on friendly faction models can affect them. And that will end turn 1 of Trollbloods. Skorne turn 2. Makeda reaves in 5 fury off her beasts, giving her a maximum of 6 fury again. And first to activate this turn is the Tyrant Commander and his Standard Bearer, and they will do the battle plan Overcome on the Annihilators, giving them Pathfinder once more, and the Standard Bearer and the Commander will move up the board. Next to activate is the Annihilators, and they declare a charge/run order at the Highwayman. Some of them engage the Highwayman, and some of them just run into the zone to tow it, of course. And after all the attacks, only one Highwayman was killed, and another made a tough check roll. Makeda activates next, and will cast Roads to War again for 3 fury, and will cast Rush again on Moloch Khan for 2 fury, and then she'll pop her feet. And this episode we're going to have a special guest. So what is the feat, Mr. Malorian?
Instruments of War. For 1 round, friendly faction models in Makeda 2's control area cannot be knocked down, cannot be targeted by free strikes, and all gain boosted attack rolls.
Thanks, Mr. Malorian. Now, Makeda will then charge Dozer and Smig, which is a failed charge, but this puts her behind the wall, and she is camping on 1 fury. The Willbreaker activates next, and will run up the board, benefiting from Road to War again. Beast Handlers activate, and one will walk up the board and enrage Moloch Khan, making him have +2 strength and must charge or make a power attack without being forced during its next activation. So next to activate is Moloch Khan. Now, pretty much from this bit on, guys, I've heard about Moloch Khan and his shenanigans, and obviously with Mark 3 just round the corner, we're not going to probably see this. Well, you don't know. We might see the shenanigans of Moloch Khan in Mark 3, but we don't know the rules yet. Obviously, when this video is released, we don't know most of the rules for how Moloch Khan is going to be changed or anything like that. So this is probably going to be the last time, or maybe, you know, never again will we see Moloch Khan do this, well, let's just say charge from downtown. So anyway, he charges Dozer and Smig. So his first attack on Dozer and Smig is under Makeda's feet, so it's boosted to hit. And it hits, and dice off 6, it does 6 damage to column 4 of Dozer and Smig. Now Aaron marks where Dozer and Smig's position is with its Fury tokens, and begins to do the sidestep round Dozer and Smig. And of course, under Makeda's feet, he, is immune to free strikes. So Aaron moves Moloch Khan 1 inch at a time. And as you can see, he is now in reach of Gunbjorn. So Moloch's second initial attack is on Gunbjorn. Needing 8 to hit, Aaron gets a 9, so it hits. And dice off 5, Moloch does 5 damage to Gunbjorn. Aaron buys another attack needing 8s again. He rolls an 8, so it hits once more. And on the damage roll, Moloch Khan does 7 more damage to Gunbjorn. Aaron buys another attack.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah.
Yep, and then we're going for off 5.
It's 5 more.
That's 5 more. So it is.
No, sorry, this is off 5, it's 4 more.
4 more. So
boost after rolling. So.
Oh, what's the boost after rolling thing?
Moloch.
Is that Smogcon?
Bollocks, and then yeah, even that.
So even a 1. So it does kill. It does effectively kill him. Now, come on, lads. Come on, I believe in you, Gumbjorn.
Ah!
Oh, no. So this is what happens.
Man down.
And Aaron wins. That's probably the quickest battle report we've ever done, mate.
We're pretty quick.
It was pretty quick, but then again, it is. There's the time. Here we go. It's that, and I know Aaron needs to go to bed because he's running. What are you running tomorrow?
I ain't going to the finals.
Yeah, so that's early in the morning.
It's only like a 24-hour day for me.
Yeah, only 24 hours. So guys, that's the end of the battle report, and Aaron, that's probably a world record of the quickest battle report ever.
Moloch is Moloch, man.
Like, the funniest thing is I know what he does, and now I know exactly what he does, because it was like a thing when that happened.
There's lots of angles to worry about.
It is true, but no, because we've been planning to do a battle report for a long time. Forever. It seems forever, because what was it? It was 2014 was the first time we met because of Smogcon, and then we said we're going to do one, and then you couldn't make it last year.
I missed last year.
Yeah, you missed last year. And then we were like, the build up to Smogcon, we were like, we need to get a battle report in.
2 years in the waiting.
2 years, and it lasted 2 minutes. That's it. That's what we'll say. Probably the name of the battle report, probably more than
2 years for 2 minutes.
But no, so Aaron, because you're a press ganger, people wanted to, do some tournaments and stuff. What kind of area do you work in? Because I know all the time you're like plugging tournaments and doing tournaments. So what's the area so we can give a little bit of love for your area, mate?
Yeah, well, I run the Harlow Games Club, which is in Essex.
Okay.
I'm pretty lucky. Like, my event has 16 players and 11 reserves.
Nice.
Mental. I need a really 30-player venue. But yeah, in Essex, they're quite lucky. There's Chelmsford Club in Essex. They've got Colchester, 40k Gaming. So we're quite good. Like, we have a lot of tournaments. But it's gonna be a long time to get to where I am. Like, I've been a press gamer for 5 years.
Yeah.
Run tournaments for like 4 years, and I've like cancelled tournaments on 3 players. Yeah. So it's nice to be at a place where like people want to come.
Yeah, it's good though.
It's good.
So that's the club, guys. If you're in the local area, go check it out. Aaron's. You run quite a lot of tournaments.
I do. One every 2 months.
One every 2 months.
I also started to run Kings of War tournaments, and then I've got.
Oh my days.
I've got nationals, like all the nationals, but I'm not running. I'm playing.
I'm playing.
I'm playing one thing.
Are you in the Welsh?
I'm in the Welsh.
Yeah. So you'll probably see Aaron in the video because I'm going to the Welsh. With Paydor, not Trolls.
I'm rocking Skorne.
Yeah, I was saying because you're normally a circle player.
Yeah, I played only circle for 4 years.
Only.
Shake it up.
And that shake it up, drop Skorne.
I wanted to be the special snowflake, but everyone else wanted to be the special snowflake, so everyone's playing Skorne this year.
It is. It seems quite heavy with Skorne.
I feel like last year they were really underplayed, so everyone this year has gone, right, let's play Skorne.
Yeah, they've got something on the verge of coming out, which will be amazing as well. The new Gargantua, obviously.
The Hydra, it looks pretty damn good. I think Hex Series 2 is making serious work with that bad boy. You're going to heal a lot each turn.
Yeah, he's pretty rude. 5 initial attacks, it's pretty good.
5 sprays.
5 sprays, or 1 giant spray.
Less good, but
still multiple sprays.
Yeah, I mean, under Black Spot you could have 10 sprays a turn.
That's true. That is true. So good. So anyway, guys, drop a like. All the comments, you know what to do. This is probably I'm probably gonna. Lee, you don't know what you're doing with trolls.
No, I'll get a lot of hate for look at his dick using Moloch.
Well, you gotta learn, and it's pretty. Well, Moloch is legit. If I had Skorne and he could do that, I'd do that.
Yeah, you see, when I play in Circle and play Kruger 2 Morph 2, I'd feel bad. Now I'm the underdog, right?
Yeah.
I'm Skorne, so any wins are
I've
wins.
started using Kai as the eliminators. They have sidestep, they're pretty good.
Bam. They're like little Moloch.
They're like little Molochs. If you put Fury on them, they're even better. And gang, they're like
medium Molochs.
Medium Molochs in female form. But anyway.
What more do you want?
What more do you want? So take care, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next battle report. Take care. So that's it, guys. That is the battle report in the books. As you can see, it's a very small and short battle report, but hopefully next time I'll know what I'm doing with my Trollbloods, and hopefully Smogcon isn't as crazy as, well, he is in Mark II. But anyway, on the screen right now, guys, you can go check out my playlist of all the other Mark II/other Warmachine battle reports that we have done on this channel. Also on the screen right now, you can click the thumbnail to take you to the channel. Also to subscribe to the channel if you want to. And the other thumbnail is for our Patreon account. So if you want to donate to the channel, that would be fantastic and help us get more equipment and loads of stuff like that on a frequent basis. That would be fantastic, but it's completely up to you and completely optional. So guys, without further ado, thank you very much for watching this battle report. Thanks again to Aaron, much appreciated, buddy, the lovely press ganger that you are. And yeah, he had to do a 24-hour shift after that, which was absolutely bananas. But hey, that's what you do when you press gang huge conventions and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, take care, have a good one, and we'll see you for, well, let's just say a Mark III battle report coming very, very soon, because it is only just around the corner.